Hello there, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. I may have forgotten about the Quarrymaster, but I don't think the Quarrymaster forgot about me. Now, if I can just find the guy, or gal, I don't think they're in there, and seeing as how they walk around, they're probably... No, never mind, that's Sir Divish. That's Sir Divish. We don't want to talk to Sir Divish quite yet. Because that's just gonna speed along the whole... I guess we're actually gonna do some deliverance of the region. You know, setting it free of bandits. So we're gonna go back all the way to Ledechko. And see how the smudging ritual worked. If it worked. And Ledechko is quite a way south. Just follow the bee shield. It's quite a way south. While we're taking this little ride, I have a question. I have a query for you, dear viewer. It kind of concerns this. Riding around. I mean, I'm just doing stuff now. Ooh, solid bushes, even for pebbles. I'm just doing stuff the way I don't mind them. I mean, when I watch people play games, I don't really mind watching them run around and maybe find stuff and just, you know, like this, traveling. But I don't know, how do you feel? I mean, not only about this game in specifically, but in general. Hell, so solid bushes. Maybe I should stick to the road. Do you want to see me traverse the land, or do you prefer just either me utilizing a lot of fast traveling or just cutting all this out? I don't know. What do you want? I am willing to... I was about to say succumb to your desires, but let's not succumb to your desires. But I'm willing to do what you want. So yeah, that was my query to you. Right now... sorry, Pebbles. Right now, we're just gonna leave this in, so you can see, because... even when I play alone, I do tend to, well, have inane, I was about to say conversations. It's not conversations, but inane monologues about things. So I'm just, when I'm traveling, I'll just sit and point things out for myself, and maybe sometimes, actually, sometimes I do have conversations with myself. Don't tell anyone. I mean, there aren't many psych wards around, so they'll not really lock me up, but please don't tell anyone anyway. So for me, that's just normal. Very, very silly, very stupid monologue sometimes, just pointing things out, and then kinda a minute or two later, I reply to myself saying, well, yeah, I was right. Just stupid little things. I also tend to yammer a lot. I know. That's just the way I am. Sorry. But yes, do let me know. Which do you prefer? Seeing stuff? Just go fast traveling? Which I probably won't. If you choose fast traveling, I'll probably just travel on my own and then cut things out to get that sweet, sweet horsemanship experience. Which we don't seem to be getting very much of lately, because we are getting kind of good with the horses, even if all the soldiers we come across say that, hey, learn how to ride. So, are we in Ledechko yet? I think we're in Ledechko. It didn't take that long, actually. I thought it would be longer. Like I said, last time, it looks... because we were in Talmberg. This looks like it would take forever, but it only took a few minutes. Good horse. Hello, woman. Butcher woman, butcher widow. How did the smudging ritual go?
So, did it work? Is your home free of the ghost?
Oh, you're here, are you? You're lucky I didn't have to get you myself. No, it didn't work. The spirit came just the same as before, and I didn't sleep a wink.
So you're saying I won't get my reward?
You get paid for results, my dear, and I haven't seen any yet. At least now I know that old wives' law doesn't help. Go and see Apothecary Coniash in Ratai. I hear he's familiar with all manner of magic.
I mean, sure. We're going to Ratai anyway. We can offer her a lullaby potion. Or we can just go with the good old salt and iron. I don't think she wants to fight ghosts, though. I could offer you a sleeping potion. That's quite a short-term solution, though. That won't solve the whole thing, because it's probably not a ghost, huh? It's probably someone playing a prank on her. So, but at least she'll get a 1 or 2 nights of sweet, sweet slumber. How about a lullaby potion?
Have you tried drinking a poppy decoction? I could prepare one for you.
Do you honestly think I haven't tried that? Well, I have, and it doesn't work.
Oh. Fine, I'll go see him then.
Fine. I'll go and see the apothecary. Hopefully we'll come up with something that works.
About banishing ghosts. He's probably going to say, well, my boy, there's no such thing as ghosts. And I am going to agree with him. Well, this is just someone being silly, silly, stupid. Now we're gonna try hunting boars. Man, we tried hunting boars once. Well, we didn't actually hunt them. It was a young master Capon who hunted them. Man, I wonder what Capon is up to these days. I hope we see him again. I was actually kind of starting to like him. From disliking him at the first go, and then slowly he earned my respect and my liking. Of course, it was a little bit of a trouble rescuing him from some humans, but we managed to do that eventually, after a lot of ifs and buts and lots of dying and some cursing. But yeah, hunting boars with bow and arrow does not sound like the smart thing to do. I would much rather have a spear, so I can skewer them before they gore me with their tusks. But alas, all we have are piddly little spears. Swords, not spears. Spears is what I want. At least it's a long sword, which is not gonna help much. I'm kind of afraid of this. And also, we all know how extremely good I am with archery. And I just have to find the freaking boars. While we're here, I always press the wrong buttons. We do have some archery skills, hunting skills. I mean, we can skin them, or just get all their innards, which I guess one might be able to sell to butchers and such, so they can use it in various foods. Antlers and tusks. I don't know what to do. Let's be a skinner. Yeah, I said let's be a skinner. And then, as we're going to hunt boars, let's be able to remove some tusks. Huh? How far away from the boar hunting place are we? Not very. And to make sure that we stick with our decisions, I have no savior schnapps. God dang it. I need to go make some savior schnapps. Good thing we're moving towards Sasau. Gonna have to spend all my hard-earned groschen, or hard-looted groschen, on belladonnas. Well, here we are. How fast can you have no arrows? Don't I? Get away. Better hunting arrow. Now I have arrows. What are the typical tracks of boars? I've read about boars in news. It's most commonly in conjunction with torn up lands and farm fields and stuff like that. So I don't really know what to look for when it comes to boars. I don't think we need this anymore. We can take that away. It's kind of distracting. Can we hear the boars? I hear bird song chirping. They're probably all talking about who gets to bang whom. I'm talking about their territory and all that bird stuff. And as for boars, I keep seeing these everywhere. Are those something animal nests or so? I don't think there are boars down here. I probably should not run through the woods if I want to find animals. I'm not gonna spend too much time here. If I don't find any boars soon, I'll just leave the boar meat for another day and keep on going to Sasau and do all the other things we need to do there, like make a lot of savior schnapps. Because I keep using those up when I can just do an exit save at the end of a session. Because I'm stupid like that. Well, it is starting to look like the guys in Sasau will have to do without their boar meat for now. It kinda looked like a rabbit, but that was just the sunlight on this log. Well, at least there aren't any bandits. So I gotta be thankful for that. Because those bastards usually like to show up and make life miserable for me. And I often go into a panic and forget that I can just call pebbles, run away, and hopefully mount up before they dismount me. Which I have done a few times. Oh, I see a boar. I saw a boar right next to pebbles. Right, this is going to hurt. Dang it, boar. Stop moving. Oh, hey, dogs. Boar keeps moving away. I missed. To no one's surprise. Oh, I think he almost turned to look at me. Man. Okay, you're kind of in the bushes. It's not a very smart thing to move while I'm shooting, but he doesn't want to stand still. Oh, too low. That hit the tree. At least I know I can hit a tree. That must have been so close. Now he's walking down. Oh, there you are. Arrgh. Can I pick up this arrow? I don't want to lose sight of the boar. I have already lost sight of the boar. Sure, the boars can just walk through stuff. Henry can't. I think I'm just gonna have to stand up. That could have worked. You stupid boar. Too high. Too low. And not centered at all. Or did you start walking faster just because I was too close to you? Oh, down into all this crap. Oh, there you are. Well, that was the water. I think I hit him. He has an arrow in him. Mr. Boar! I think I hit him again. For some reason, I thought you would be more aggressive. Wait, did you go into the water? Or did you die from bleeding? Please tell me you died from bleeding. He disappeared. He vanished. It's a magician board. It's a wizard board. Oh. At least I get one arrow back. He just vanished on me. And I actually found a boar and I found an interesting sight and I hit him with at least one arrow and then he just up and vanished. Well, if you're gonna take that many arrows, I'm saying hell no to this. This is not worth it. You can go find your own god's damned boar meat. We're going over here instead, so we can tell Johanka that... Nope, sorry, we cannot help anymore, because we've completely forgotten to tell her that. Oop. 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 Nice, Pebbles. Well, it was a disappointing hunt. Dang it. Hello, Wayfarer. Ah, horsemanship. Sweet. New perk point available. Also sweet. What can we do now, then? I just can make a knight. 50% damage bonus in modern combat with both range and melee weapons. Could be nice. Can make a warhorse. Won't shy at nearby foes at least as long as no one hits him. That could also be very good. Let's make our horse a warhorse. Perfect. So as long as no one hits my horse, my Pebbles, my dear sweet Pebbles, she won't shy away. Or she shouldn't. Well, it could potentially help me ride past quite a few ambushes. Now there is a bridge there, kind of. No, that's not a bridge. Okay. So I do have to go down into actual Sasau. And then over the bridge. Past where we used to find Matthew and Fritz, who are now gainfully employed in Ledetchko still. As long as they don't touch the miller's daughter. What was it we need to do in Sasau? Yeah, apart from the boar meat, there was the telling Johanka things. But there was also something else. Let's see, there was something from... there's a steed up in Ujits. There was a wedding crown. Was that in Sasau? There was also... what was the third thing? The wedding thing. The horse, the crown, the... I don't remember. Fat profits? No. Oh, we should also do this, perhaps. Okay, the decorative crown was wine. I forgot about the wine. Miracles while you wait and at your service. But first, find Johanka. Yeah, it's been a while since we were here. Might as well wash up a little. Get all the dust from the road off of us. Johanka. Who never wants to actually talk to us. Greetings to you too. You know what? The custodian is obnoxious.
That custodian Sebastian is really obnoxious.
He can be unpleasant, but in his own way. I don't know.
You can't be serious.
What's that supposed to mean? At least he was here, unlike you, the whole time. And anyway, mind your own business. Good luck then.
Johanka, he threw me in jail because I cockblocked him and all he wants to do is bang you. He doesn't care about these people or you, per se, he just wants to bang you. Yeah, she never wants to talk. What did Fritz and Matthew actually do?
You wouldn't happen to know what Fritz and Matthew did here, would you?
Don't even talk to me about that. They weren't badly injured compared to most of the others here, and after lying in bed for a while, they got bored. So they started drinking. I'm trying to help people in dire need, and the two of them are drinking! With that cretin Elias.
They always have been thoughtless, but at least they were punished for it. Who is this Elias, anyway?
One of the ordinal monks who helps out here. He was the one who brought the booze. All three of them got friendly pretty fast. You know what they say about birds of a feather.
Well, a costly brawl. Oh ho, oh ho ho. Well, I met a boozing monk and well, a boozing father. He was awesome. What happened?
And do you know what got between them?
I don't have a clue. One minute they're the best friends in the world, and then a lot of yelling and furniture flying around. They threw Fritz and Matthew out straight afterwards.
I see. We already know who Elias is, but we'll ask anyway.
What kind of person is this Elias?
A timid kind of fellow.
And why is he being so hard on Fritz and Matthew? They're drowning in debt because of him, and it seems all they had was a small fight.
I don't know. He was the one who wanted to befriend them in the first place. I don't believe it's because of any property damage they did. It's got more to do with wounded pride.
Thank you. That's all I need.
Well, that's... Frickin' wounded pride.
Tell me more about the situation here.
Pride always gets in the way. That's all I need to know.
That's all I need to know.
I'm sorry, but I cannot help you anymore.
How are the sick and wounded faring? I don't think there's anything more I can do for them.
I know. And you helped the best you could. All we can do now is pray for the souls of the departed. Good luck then.
I can't sleep again.
Again? Why did we earn a new level in herbalism by telling Johanka that we can't help anymore? That don't make no sense. Did she somehow... I don't know. Insomniac, I can only pickpocket you. We're also tired. Let me just check.
Quiet.
Shut up. Save your schnapps. Nettle and belladonna. Okay, yes. I do know that you have some belladonna, so I wanna trade. I'll buy all your belladonna. I don't know how much I have, but now I have 10. For 34? Hell no.
Can we do something about the price?
Well, we can try it.
Yeah, you can try lowering it, because there's no way I'm paying 34 groschen for 10 belladonnas. I can go to 30.
Satisfied?
That's not enough.
So you want 32. How about 31?
Aye, that would do it.
Thank you. Now, pebbles should hold my thistles. Yeah, I had belladonna in here. Well, oh well. Thistle? Let's just take all the thistles. Then, how are the sick doing?
Are the wounded and sick getting better, brother?
Some will soon go to the Lord. All we can do is give them the last rites. But others will be granted a longer time here on Earth.
So you don't have so many sick and injured now?
Well, yes. But the whole monastery is being rebuilt for the greater glory of God. And there have been accidents. Broken bones and bruises aren't rare.
It's not surprising. Building work's dangerous.
Yes. But now we have a man lying waiting to be taken into God's arms. And all because of bad stone.
What happened exactly?
I don't know. You'll have to ask Brother Overseer. He'll know more. All I've heard are rumors about a devil's skull being found and that our monastery's cursed. Such blasphemy. May the Lord watch over you.
So first we're contending with ghosts, and now we're gonna contend with a curse? Talk to the Overseer. Yeah, that one will have to wait. As will that one. Because we have a costly brawl in the House of God that we need to do. Is it you? Are you the Overseer? Yes.
My respects to you.
And mine to you. I want to look at where the accident happened.
I'd like to look at the place where the accident happened. Do I have your permission to enter the construction site?
And what's your interest in this matter? It's not the first accident, and I'm afraid it won't be the last. These things happen. There's no cause for investigation.
But if the stone was actually poor quality, then there should be consequences, shouldn't there?
Consequences? Yes, maybe. Oh, very well. Talk to the master builder, and he'll tell you more.
Thank you.
But be careful. Don't interfere in their work and don't get in the way. Or you're likely to end up with a broken head yourself. God be with you.
See how quick he changed his tone when we started talking about consequences and maybe reparations. Okay, Fritz and Matthew, Master Builder, and down here we have... Okay. There's a lot of things going on in this monastery still. Brother Elias, I know about the fight.
I heard you had a fight with Fritz and Matthew.
Heathens.
So it was you they fought with?
Yes, it was me. And I hope I'll never have to see those wastrels again.
They deserve to be ousted, but the debt? How are they ever going to pay it?
I really don't care. Let them live in penury. Brutes.
No, that's not very Christian of you. Yeah, such spite is very unchristian.
Isn't that a little unchristian? You wouldn't want personal spite to ruin their lives, would you?
Well, those were just idle threats, really. If they come and apologize, there's always a possibility of forgiveness.
I just won't get any sleep.
Right, tell Fritz the news. Now there's a lot of going back and forth between Sasau and Ledechko. Now we're gonna go back to those wastrels. But first, Master Builder, who's in in a little building over there. This building? Are you the master builder? No, you're smaller. Ooh. Hey, is this a model of what they want the monastery to look like? Not bad. Will they can they afford it though? This just seems like a larger version of this. Yeah. And what's up with his ears? Why do you have such big ears, sir? Who knows? Master Carol.
Good day to you.
And to you. You are to show me the place where the accident happened.
The overseer sent me. You're to show me the place where the accident happened.
Like I've got time to spare to show you round. He should have done it himself. Why do you want to know, anyway?
Talmberg Stone. We did hear that not everything was good in the Talmberg quarry. Maybe that has something to do with it. Because of the Talmberg Stone.
Because of the Talmberg Stone. If they really are delivering poor quality material, then there should be consequences.
I'd be interested in what kind. But I'm guessing the Overseer likes the idea of cheaper stone, right?
Probably. Have you noticed anything else going on?
And have you noticed anything else going on?
Of course. It's a construction site. Things are always going wrong. The men are always complaining and the work isn't being done fast enough.
So it's just like any other building work?
Essentially, yes. Occasionally someone brings in bad wood or a man cuts off his thumb and blames it on a bad omen. And then there's all these rumors going round.
I'd be interested to know what the men talk about.
Who's been stealing? Which men from the monastery go to visit women? How the work's going? Normal things. It's only the talk about the curse that's not in the normal run of things. And then there's that devil's skull they dug up.
Devil's Skull? Seriously?
You talked about the Devil's Skull?
I did. They say it was found in the hole dug for the foundation of the scaffolding. They moved it so it would do its harm elsewhere. But I wasn't there to see it, so I don't know.
And who might know more?
Shouldn't you be investigating the stone? Leszek's in charge of the scaffolding, so ask him if you really have to know. He might tell you something.
I can investigate two things at once. Is someone stealing the stone, you think? Maybe that's what's happening. Maybe they are actually shipping out good quality stone from Talmberg, but along the way they are getting ambushed and then someone... No, not getting ambushed, because then they would say something, but maybe whoever's transporting the stone has a bit of a deal and kind of offloads it somewhere along the way and then takes on cheaper stone. I don't know. Is someone stealing the stone?
Who's stealing? Could someone be stealing the stone?
According to the rumors, everyone, from the abbot and the custodian down to the lowest laborer. It's like with whores and dice. There's no protection against slander. And something gets lost here and there, that's true. But nobody stole any stone. There wouldn't be any left if every man here started helping himself, would there?
I mean, it's either that they are sending low-quality stone, or, like I said, that someone, whoever's transporting it must be, is selling it to someone else along the way, or trading it and taking a little bit of groschen in exchange for taking on lower quality stone. But no, that doesn't really make any sense either. Unless he or she takes the high quality stone, sells it somewhere, then uses some of that money to buy lower quality stone and transports it on, but that would be very, very stupid, because that would just get back to the transporter in question. Once the guys in Talmberg figured out that their reputation is taking a nosedive because of low quality stone, it's probably Occam's razor here. It's just bad stone. Show me where the accident happened.
Where's the scene of the accident?
It didn't happen on the main site. It was at the outbuilding next to the church, right under the long stairs before the entrance door. Ask my assistant who's in charge there. You'll easily recognize him. He dresses up like he owns the place. Take care now.
Look around for clues. Is it you? Now I can talk to Smola. I can only lockpick you before. You do kind of dress up like you own the place. You look very much like a red mage. Tell me something about the wounded man.
Can you tell me something about the poor wretch with the broken head?
Yarek, he was a decent person. You could rely on him. He was honest, went to church. Why do you want to know?
Did he have any enemies? Somebody who would want to...
Kill him? You think someone threw that stone block on his head? If you're looking for the culprit, then have a look at the stone.
I mean, we have played Pentiment. Who is in charge of the smaller site?
Who's in charge of the place where the accident happened?
Me. I watch over everything here, and when necessary, I go to see my master. He's kept busy enough with construction of the church.
And are you responsible for checking the stone?
Yes. We tested what load they could handle and how much they crumbled during dressing. But some of them must have been more weathered than we thought.
Where were you when it all happened?
Where were you when it happened?
I'm not even sure. Somewhere else. I ran over when I heard the screaming, and they were already taking him away.
Did you notice anything suspicious?
No, I didn't. These things happen with great building works. It wasn't the first time, and God forgive me for saying it, but it won't be the last.
I feel like you're a little bit blasé about all this. I mean, it was quite the accident. It sounds like someone died on the scene. And that would leave an impression with most people. I mean, I still remember where I was in 2001 when I heard. And even if this isn't as big as that, it should still leave an impression. Right, here's the look around for clues. And here's Leszek about the skull that was found. There's been an accident. Look at the quest log. Okay. Alright. There's been an accident. Due to bad quality stone, or so we think. Or so we're pretty sure. Is where the affair will damage his good name, the Talmberg Quarrymaster. This is connected to the Quarrymaster up there, what they were talking about. I had to get permission to enter the construction site. Brother Overseer consented to my examining the site of the accident and sent me to the Master Builder to find out more about the accident. From the Master Builder, I found out more about the accident. Apparently, there had been other occurrences complicating the building works too. Leszek found a demon skull. And then we're gonna take a look around. Okay, so first we ask Leszek about the skull he found. What could potentially be seen as a devil's skull? It's gotta be something that has horns. Now, I haven't seen a cow's skull. Do cow skulls, do those horns still stay on the skull? I don't know.
Good health to you, sir.
Good health to you, sir. So you are the one who found the devil's skull?
I heard you found something.
It's true. I dug it up during work. I then ran away with it and got rid of it so the others wouldn't see. But rumors spread anyway.
And what was it that nobody was supposed to see?
What do you think? A demon skull.
On holy ground.
Here. On holy ground, in the middle of the monastery.
But it was outside the monastery walls.
Where exactly? Is there anything else there worth seeing?
Nothing but scaffolding. We started digging there to set foundations for extending it.
And you just so happened to dig a hole for the scaffolding exactly where the skull was? That sounds a little bit suspicious. Was it really a devil's skull?
And are you sure it was a devil's skull?
I know what I saw. I can recognize a human skull. And this one had horns. Like the devil, besides. That thing gave off a diabolical stink.
I mean, I'm assuming he maybe talks about sulfur, but sulfur is kind of naturally occurring. So what did you do with it? I want to see it.
And where is it now? What did you do with it?
I was taking it down to the river to throw it in. Only I dropped it at the top of the slope and it rolled downhill. The devil alone knows where it ended up.
I'll see if I can find it.
I'll be with you.
That's a little bit vague. Feels like he is trying to make sure that no one else finds said skull. Hello? I can lockpick it. I don't really mean to go here, but I guess we are here now. How about we practice? Is there anything worth taking here? Gotta practice on lockpicking just a little bit. There's a bandage and a spade and a torch. I'll take some bandages. That's fine. So good. What do we have down here? I wanted to go outside the walls, but got kind of caught up in this. There are a lot of ways to practice your lockpicking, though. Dum 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 dum. What? Nothing. Oh. Have they already invented electrical lights? This warrants investigating. Oh, okay. So does this lead... Ah, so I can walk up these stairs? Oh, we can't even walk upstairs. Henry can't even walk upstairs. Henry. You're disappointing me, Henry. We can crouch up the stairs. Well, since we found a way in and out, we might as well go and look for the skull. Before we search for any more clues. So he said he was gonna drop it into the river. But he ran all the way over here to drop it in the river, even though the river is right there. I have never seen a chicken back up before. Oh, you did. It didn't. I thought the tail was the head. But yeah, why would you go? Okay, it's here somewhere. Maybe. Yep. I found an interesting site. It's a place where you can stand and fish. Is that very interesting? Or moor your boat, I guess, open. Oh, we're finding moonshines everywhere, so... Alright. So if you find interesting sites near the water, there's almost kind of guaranteed to be a container with moonshine in it nearby. How large is this area we have to search? Not very. So somewhere here there's a demon skull or a devil skull. They can't really make up their minds. As a demon is not a devil and a devil is not a demon. If I was a skull and I rolled down this hill, I would probably end up in the water. Or be caught on one of these stones. I think it's infinitely more likely that it actually fell into the water. Maybe down here somewhere? There's the moonshine. Yep. We don't want to drop into the water. What? That's exactly what we didn't want. Heyo. Devil skull.
It looks genuine, but I'm not capable of judging.
Oh, we can just walk here. Okay. I thought it was going to be too deep for little poor Henry. To the local knacker. What the hell is a knacker? Also, that just looked like a skull with antlers glued onto it. Can we take a closer look at it? It resembles a human skull, but with two horns growing out of it. I feel as if it gives off heat and it makes my hands tingle, and it seems to stink of hell. It's just slightly decomposed. Yeah, that is just a human skull with horns glued onto it. Maybe the glue they used is what's making it stink? Because there's no such thing as demons and devils and ghosts here. I'm assuming. It's almost most definitely a human skull. What is a local knacker? What the hell is a knacker? The scribe. Okay. Well, looking for clues. I guess we're going down into the underground. This bowl from the cave. Why do I want to pick that up? I now have a bowl from the cave. I don't want the pot from the cave, but I do want the bowl from the cave. And we have more bowls here. Don't want one of those. We have a mortar and pestle. Nope, the only thing that was interesting was the bowl. That specific bowl. Right next to the cross. That don't make no sense. How do you judge what you need to pick up, Henry? Why that bowl? Is there something... It's a quest item. Bowl from the cave under the monastery. Looks quite ordinary. Alright. We're still looking for clues. I don't think we lockpicked very hard. Definitely can't do that. We can barely open easy locks. I'm not seeing many clues. Ooh, maybe I can find a clue up here. Just gotta clip through the wood first. Ooh. You can... Just gotta be very careful not to fall over and just twist my ankle. Okay. We're just walking around on the scaffolding. And I guess down here somewhere is where he found the skull. And if he did so, I mean, he could just pick it up and just throw it right down into the river, right there. Yeah, right there, Henry. There is something about that story that does not make sense. Is he working for a inspect competitive building company?
There's even more of the bad stone up here. I hope the rest of it won't be falling on people's heads too.
Henry, how do you know bad stone from good stone? This is all stone to me. Maybe he's had a little bit of experience with it? Is that where we're walking here, Henry? Are we trying to find more stone? Because we're still in the clue, right? Yeah, look around for clues. I guess we're looking for stone. This stone looks fine. Whoop. Be careful, Henry. Now we're out of the area, so we go back. Okay, that still wasn't a clue. It's supposed to be here somewhere. Maybe we need to look exactly where the guy got cracked over the head. That should be around here somewhere. Can we... Henry? Henry? I want to go down this ladder. I don't want to fall down, Henry. Henry does not want to. I guess we're going down this way then. No? Yes? Go down, Henry. So you can climb up the ladder, but you can't go down the ladder. Are you averse to that specific ladder, Henry? Is there something bad about that ladder? Is it too close to the bad stone? Does it have bad juju? Like I said, inane monologues. Hey, inspect. Inspect.
This has to be the stone that hit him. I'll take a piece of it. Maybe someone will recognize it.
Recognize the stone? Oh yes, this is stone from the very northwest of Bohemia. It is quite different from the stone from the southwest of Bohemia. You can see the streaks of, I don't know, something in it. Fine. Stonemasons, does any of you know the difference between stone?
My respects to you.
And mine to you. What do you think about this stone?
What do you think about this?
Jesus, what sort of abomination is that? Why are you showing it to me?
Oh, I showed him the skull. Did you see the accident? I didn't mean to show him the skull. That was an accident. I wanted to show you the stone. So you could tell me if there was something different about it.
Did you see the accident that happened here?
I didn't see it. I was down at the bottom and I heard something rumble and then screams. I ran up and helped to carry him out.
Did you notice anything suspicious?
When they left, there was a terrible stench. We were being punished for digging up that skull.
It rumbled, screams, stench. Sounds like something was done to the stone. We know where the knacker is. It's down by the scrape.
Farewell.
What are you doing, you maniac? You're terrifying my workers.
I found the devil's head and I wanted to ask people about it.
And what good did that do? All you did was frighten them, and now I'll have a job convincing them to get back to work.
I thought that was interesting. Well, you know, I have to ask, otherwise I won't find out anything.
I'm conducting an investigation and I need answers.
You came to look into the stone, not drag around rotten remains and scare God-fearing folk. Go to the knacker with that and don't parade it around decent people.
Fine, fine, I'm sorry. Master Carol and Smaller. I actually thought I was showing them the piece of stone I had, not the devil's skull. Brother Porter? Who are you?
Farewell.
Don't care. I guess we go to the knacker then. Yep, that's all we have left to do. We're gonna take the short path there. Because there's no way there's gonna be any bandits lurking nearby here in Sasau, in the middle of Sasau. Right? Unlike that stupid bandit camp to the south. Does he live in this White House? Are you the knacker? You might be the knacker. Ah, a gravedigger is a knacker. I see. I learned something today.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
Just please go wash yourself, because you stink and reek. Now this is supposed to be a devil's skull.
I found this skull. People are saying it's the skull of a demon, but I don't know.
It certainly looks like it, with the horns and all. Well, let's see. Those are deer antlers that someone's fixed to this human skull. It's not a devil, just a bit of devilry.
I'm glad to hear it's not the real thing. Someone must have put it there deliberately, knowing that's where they were due to dig.
And they put a lot of work into it too. The horns are held on tight, even though it was lying in water. Whoever did this was skilled bugger, and no mistake. May the Lord watch over you.
There we have it. Clued on antlers. The scaffolder or smola about the skull and how it got there. I mean, sure, the master builder might have known too exactly where they were gonna dig, but why would any of those two, the scaffolder or smola, want to do that? I mean, Smola is already
It's a feast for your
No.
eyes and your stomachs.
kind of second in charge.
Beetroot, onions, all that grows in the ground.
What would he gain from scaring people? Same question for the scaffolder. Doesn't really make any sense. I guess we'll go find out, but first we're gonna take a little break right here. Then we're gonna go ask people about the Devil's Skull and also pick up the crown, and then do we'll probably go do a little bit of thieving to get the charlatan's items. Thieving, gambling, and I don't know what the last one was. Because it was a prophet's bone, and the gambler had something, some foot or something, and then there was a branch or something. Yeah, we're probably gonna steal, cheat, and lie. So that's gonna be fun. We need to practice our skullduggery skills. As always, thank you for joining me on this journey. I hope I'll see you again next time. But until then, you take care of yourself. All right?